All right, here is page 2 for our Unit 4 study guide, end of Unit 4 study guide. It says, label the following systems, either with one solution, no solution, or infinite solutions. We are not solving these. We are just writing if they're going to have one, none, or infinite solutions. So please do not solve these. Okay, you should be referencing this piece of paper in your notes that will tell you. Okay, this is something you should memorize for your test. Okay, so here we are going to look at slopes and y-intercepts. Are the slopes the same? No, their slopes are different. Are their y-intercepts the same? No, they're different. So different slopes and different y-intercepts means there's going to be one solution. It's that easy. That's it. All right, let's compare slopes and y-intercepts. Negative 2/3 and 2/3 are different. So slopes are different, and y-intercepts are different. If both things are different, there's going to be one solution. Okay, let's compare slope, y-intercept. Slopes are both -2, so slopes are the same, y-intercepts are different. Okay, so when you have slope is the same, but y-intercept different, you will have no solution. Okay, over here, I do not know what the slope is of this yet because it is not in slope-intercept form. That 2 needs to go away. So I'm going to divide everything by 2, and I'll get y equals 2x plus 3. Now I can compare. Slope of 2, slope of 2, same slope. Intercept of 8 and intercept of 3. They have the same slope, but different y-intercepts. That means they have no solution. Their lines will be parallel. There's no solution. Okay, same thing here. I do not know their slope yet because it is not in slope-intercept form. Okay, so here's my y, and I need to move everything else over. So let's move this x. It's a positive x. We move it by doing the opposite. So subtract x. Now the x is gone. The last thing we need to do is divide everything by -1. Our new equation is y equals -8 plus x. Same process here. Move the x over by subtracting. Now that x is gone. Now divide everything by -1. Our new equation is y equals -12 plus x. Now I can compare. This is their y-intercepts, and their slopes are both 1. So slope is the same, y-intercept is different. That means there is no solution. Okay, last one here. Let's get rid of these 3's first because I don't want a coefficient in front of y. Divide everything by 3 in this top equation. You'll get x minus y equals 3. That is the same exact equation as I have down here. So I would move x and move x both in the same way. They're the same exact equation. If they're the same exact equation, you have infinite solutions. Okay. Number 5, solve the following equation. If there is no solution or infinite solution, say so. So we are just solving for x. There's just one variable here, so we are just finding out what is x. Okay, I see parentheses, so the first thing I do is distribute. So it's going to be 2 times 3x, which is 6x, and 2 times -1. Let's combine our -4 and our -2. So -4 minus 2 is -6. I already have variables over here to the right, so let's just move that 6x over. To move, we have to do the opposite, so subtract. Subtract. I'll get -6 equals 5 minus 6 is a -1x. The very last thing I need to do is divide by -1, and x equals 6. Okay, over here, we have some fractions which are kind of difficult to work with. I'm noticing that both of the denominators are 3. So if I just multiplied this whole equation by 3, it would help clear out that entire fraction. So you'll notice you have, 3 times 2 is 6, over 1 times 3 is 3. So 6 over 3, that's just 2x. So notice that it basically cancels out the denominator of one fraction and the numerator of the other. Keeps that numerator right there. Okay? All right, everything else gets multiplied by 3. So 3 times 1. Okay, and then 1/3 times 3. Okay, that will just be 1x. And 7 times 3. That's 21. Okay, let's move our numbers to be with other numbers. So let's move this 3 to be over with the 21. Let's subtract. So we have 2x equals x plus 18. Let's get that x over there. So we'll subtract. 2x minus x is just an x, and 18 is left. Okay, here we go. Part C, I'm seeing parentheses, so I'm going to distribute that negative. So 2x minus 9 equals 8 minus x plus 7, because a negative times a negative is a positive. All right, let's combine these 8 and 7. That is 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is 15, and we still have our minus x. Okay, let's get this -9 to move over to 15. Do the opposite, which that would be add 9. (15 plus 9 is 24. We still have our minus x, so let's get that x over there. So by doing that, we need to do the opposite, which is plus x. So we will have 3x equals 24. Divide by 3. And you will get x equals 8. All right, our very last one, I see some quite a few parentheses, so I'm going to be distributing. So -4 times x and -4 times -5. Then I'm distributing this negative as well. Okay, so I have 7x minus 4x, and then -4 times -5 is positive 20. Then distributing that negative, I have -5. Negative times negative is a positive 3x. All right, I have some things I can combine here. 7x minus 4x is 3x. All right, let's move that -5 over to the 20. So we do the opposite, which will be plus 5. I will get 3x plus 25 equals 3x. Okay, let's get that variable to meet him over there. It's a positive 3x, so I'll subtract 3x. Subtract 3x. What we have left is 25, and 3 minus 3 is 0. 25 does not equal 0. And remember, if it's a false statement, that means there are no solution. So that is the answer, no solution. All right, stay tuned for the next video for the next page of the study guide.